guys, today's video I create this short flow building around a lotus pose or Padmasana. This will help you opening up your hips and stretch your ankles and knees. For this sequence, you won't need any props, but if you have a challenge doing the lotus pose, you may have one block close by, just in case. We're going to start from child's pose position. So have the big toes together, knees apart, forehead on the floor. And opening up your groins, the inner thighs, and the hips. Breathe through your back body. Ribs expand to the sides, up to the ceiling. Shoulder blade broaden out and up. And press the palms down. Lift your elbows and armpits. As you inhale, roll up onto your hands and knees. Feet and knees, hips distance apart. Tuck the toes. And lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. We'll move freely here on your first down dog. Paddling up your feet. Move your hips from left to right. Look under the shoulder. And back to center. Shift the weight to your right hand and the left foot. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to your right shoulder as you step your right foot outside of the hand. Lengthening the spine. Inhale. Exhale, bring your back knee down. Come into a lizard pose. Firm your right knee to the shoulder. Stay here or bring your elbows on the floor. Come up on your hands. Turn the right toes and knees out. You can lift the inner foot up. Right hand on your thigh. Keep your hips forward as you look over the right shoulder. You may bend the back knee and grab the foot. I'm lifting my chest. Exhale, release. Moving to Pigeon Pose. Right knee to your right hand, foot to your left. Inhale, lifting your chest. And exhale, fall forward. You might move the right shin forward. And if your chin square to the front edge of the mat, you're going to flex the right foot. Otherwise, just keep pointing your foot. Lift the heart. And step back into a plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift the weight to your right foot and the left hand. Inhale, left leg high. exhale, knee to your left shoulder and step your foot outside of the hand. Back knee down, lizard pose. Come up on your hands, we'll twist to the left. So keep your hips forward and down. And come from lizard pose to pigeon pose. Back leg straight, firm your legs, inhale, lifting your chest, and exhale, fold. I press my right foot down strongly to keep my right hip down. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, step back into a plank. Chaturanga. Back bend. And downward facing dog. We'll walk or jump to the front of the mat. Use your inhale. And fold as you exhale. Bend your knees deeply, arms up into a chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right leg far back, knee down. Come into a low lunge. Reach your arms forward. Tuck the back toes. Move your hips back. Flex the front foot. Squeeze your hips together. Lengthen your chest forward into a half split. From half split, bend the front knee. Walk your hands in line with your toes. And then step the back foot slightly forward as you bring your right toes 45 degrees forward. Come into a pyramid pose. Inhale to lengthen and fold on your exhale. We'll twist on a pyramid pose, right hand down. Keep pressing your back heel down. Left hand on your sacrum. And double check that your sacrum is leveled. And you may stretch your left arm up. Exhale, release. Soften your front knee, step your right foot forward and fold. Bend your knees, chair pose. And exhale, fold. Step your left leg back, knee down, low lunge. Reach your arms forward, move your hips back. Inhale, lengthening your spine. And fold as you exhale. Flex the right foot and pull your pinky toe back. Frame the front foot with the hands. Step the back foot in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Pyramid pose. Left hand down. Lengthen the spine. Draw your right hip back. Hands on your sacrum. As you lean the right shoulder back and up. Strong back leg. Sending your left hip forward and up. And exhale, fold. Then the front knee, step forward. As you inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, stand up, Pindasana. From here, I'll turn to camera so you can see me. We'll do a half lotus pose, standing up. Start with shifting the weight to your left foot as you external rotate your right leg. So from here, make sure you don't just hang on your left joint, hip. Press the foot down and firm the left hip in. If you cannot do a half lotus pose, you can stay in a tree pose. Press the foot and inner thigh together. If it's okay to do a half lotus, heel up towards your left hip as you start to draw the right knee down. You can also start from heel to your thigh and then slide it higher and higher. Just stay here. You can hold the foot with the left hand or make a bind with your right hand. And left hand can go back and grab your right elbow. Lift your lower belly in, bottom ribs in. And to keep the balance, press your inner left foot down, the ball of the foot and the heel. And release. Switch the sides. Spread your right toes. Left knee out. A tree pose or half lotus. Release. One more standing pose. We'll do a one-legged chair. Shift the weight to your left foot. External, rotate your right leg and then slide your ankle over your knee. Now sit low in a chair pose. Keep your right foot flexed, hands in prayer. So lean back and lifting your chest. Exhale, release. Switch the side. Firm your right hip in. Move your knee back. And release. Come into a seated position, so sit down. And let's open your knees out to the side. Hold your feet, just flopping your knees up and down. And inhale, lifting the heart. And exhale, go forward. You can press your elbows to your thighs. And come up. Draw your knees up. And open your legs out at least 90 degrees. And press the heels down, flex your feet. You can stay here with the legs straight. Press your thighs. Or you can come forward and lean forward. Keep my legs neutral. Keep the knees and toes point to the ceiling, inner thighs down. Walk your hands back. We'll bring the feet closer, about a short mat apart. And come into a half lotus pose. So you're gonna external rotate your right thigh and bend the leg. So if you cannot do the lotus pose, you just have to the foot to the inner thigh and fold forward. And next one, you can have your ankle over your knee. And if this thigh goes high, you can have a block under your thigh and press the thigh down to the block. And next step, you can start pulling your heel towards your left hip. Your knee will go forward, in, and perhaps come down to the floor. If not, then rest your knee on the block again. And we're all gonna come, fold, inhale, walk back. Wherever your right foot is, just bring your right fingertips behind the spine and twist to the right. Back to center, and we'll switch the leg. Right leg forward, left leg in. So if you do the half lotus, it's okay to have your right foot out, slightly to the side. As you get more flexible, then your knees can come closer. All right, let's fall forward. And inhale, walk back. Exhale, twist to the left. Back to center. We're going to try to do the full lotus. Start with your right leg first. So external, rotate both legs as you bend the right knee. Lift the heel up. And start to bend your left leg. If you can do only half, bring your left foot under your right thigh. You want to try full lotus. Draw your right knee down as you lift the left foot up and in. Again, when you just start the pose, your knees will go wide. Your foot will pretty much not just be on your thighs, but only some part of your foot will be on your thigh. And later on, then you can draw your legs closer and your heels are coming up towards your hip crease. Okay, and we'll switch the side. So you're going to bring your left leg in first. So external, rotate your legs, left heel in, knee down, right heel in, foot can be under your left thigh or up and over. As you keep practicing, your knees come closer. All right, well, release. And let's straighten your legs forward. You can massage around your knees and around the ankles. last but not least, we'll try to do a full lotus on shoulder stand and a fish pose. And again, you can just do a regular shoulder stand and a straight leg fish pose. But I'll show you lotus versions. So you can do the full lotus before you get into the shoulder stand. You use your exhale and roll up. Walk your elbows together, press the whole palms on the back, and from here use your glutes and your legs to lift the knees towards the ceiling. Your inner thighs draw into the central line, the tailbone lengthening up. Press your shoulders. And if not, then you can just straighten your legs up to the ceiling. And from here we'll do a Pindasana. Your legs are in a lotus pose and bring your knees towards your shoulders. With straight legs, go ahead, do the plow pose, feet on the floor over your head. For a lotus leg in Pindasana, you can keep your hands on the back or start to balancing on your shoulders and wrap your arms around your thighs. Fingers together. We're moving on into a fish pose. Press the arms, palms on the floor, straight arms. Squeeze your legs together, pull the belly in. Use your arms as a brake and roll down. Super slow, one vertebrae at a time. Reach your legs forward. Keep the lotus pose if you have. Press the elbows down, lift the heart, and relax the head back. You can keep your elbows on the floor, or you can hold your feet with the hands. Whip the arms straight or bend the elbows and press the elbows down. Get higher on your chest. And exhale, release. Let go of your feet. Look down and hug your knees to your chest. If you have a lotus pose, release. So we all gonna be in a ball shape, knees to chest. And last but not least, let's twist. Lift knee to your chest, straighten your right leg on the floor, and bring your knee to the right. And back to center. Knees together. Left leg on the floor. Knee to the left. And back to center, knees together. One more time as you exhale, make a ball, squeeze everything in. Lift the head, shoulders, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, release. Shavasana. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the class today. I hope you enjoy it, and even if you don't have the full lotus pose, it's all about the process, not the end product. Let it be and enjoy the ride. Namaste.